Hi there, everyone. This is Barb Ryder. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan, which is a little bit chilly right now, but that's okay. Make sure that I am coming on my iPad here and that you are finding me in your feed. Hello, hello, whoever's jumping on, welcome. Let's see. Hi, Nancy. Excuse me. Welcome. As you're jumping in, tell me where you're coming from, where you are located. I am so happy that you've decided to join me this Thursday evening. I am normally here on Thursdays. Tonight I have a virtual class for you instead of just the regular kind of projects. Hello, Carol and Maria. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. How is everyone doing? If you send Christmas cards or holiday cards, how are you coming on those? Do you have those almost done? Or maybe you have them in the mail. I've gotten 2. So I'm impressed that, hi Sue. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to write you down, my friend. I appreciate you guys sharing because that does help me tremendously, and it moves the video out in the algorithm world. Hi Ruth, welcome. Let me write down Carol for sharing. Thank you. Thanks, Peggy. So I have 5 projects for you tonight. These 5 projects are yours free. Actually, there's 2 of each of the 5 designs, so a total of 10 cards with envelopes. Those can be yours free, the kits to create those. All you need is a sentiment, really. All you need is a sentiment to create those. Hi June, thank you so much. Maria, you're working on your Christmas cards? Sorry guys, I look over at the list. I don't want to miss anybody that jumps on here. I will give you the details here in just a second. I have to focus for a moment. Do you guys do that when you have to write something down? You have to focus. Okay, all right. I got June. It's hard to hear me? Peggy, I'm not sure why. Nothing's changed since last week. Maybe I was talking a little soft there for a minute, but hopefully you can hear me okay now. All right. Okay, so let me tell you how you can get this class for free. Again, if you read the description, it gives you all the information there. Excuse me. You can purchase $45 in product at my online store, or call me or email me with your order. Okay, you will get 10 cards with envelope, 10 card kits, put it that way. All you need is a sentiment set. Those card kits will be let's see, what I'm going to feature. I'm going to feature 5, so you get 2 of 10. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. You can hear me better now? Okay, good. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Deb. Okay. So, with these kits that I'm going to share with you tonight, the other really awesome thing is that I am giving away, I'm going to do a drawing for an exclusive stamp set with a matching folder that you can only get starting January 4th if you are not a current demonstrator. Current demonstrators can do some pre-earning right now with the celebration items, but you will be able to go into a drawing with an order with me of $45 or more. If it's over $150, don't put the host code in. Don't use the link or take the host code out when you go to order, because you'll get your own free benefits that way. Excuse me. I have my water right here. I might have to take a drink. Thank you for sharing, Margaret. So as we go along, I'll remind everybody what I'm doing, but I hope that you'll love these cards. I can't wait to show you some of the new things that I've done with some of the Sale-A-Bration papers and stamp sets. I gave a sneak peek last week, so make sure to go back and look at those, look at last week's video. I think I did a Wednesday last week because I was gone on Thursday. So yeah, go on, look up last week's video and check out those sneak peeks I gave you in there. All right, I'm just looking over to see who is sharing. Hi, Diana. Well, thank you all for being here. I'm very appreciative that you're taking the time to be here. I think that you'll enjoy the cards. You know, I hope you guys like my style, okay? My style is such that I want you to be able to create something beautiful and in a short amount of time, not spending hours and hours with lots of die cutting and fussy cutting and all of a lot, all right? But I do enjoy the cards that I make. I hope that you like the layouts and the different things that I have to offer. If you're watching this on YouTube, and you can go and find this on YouTube. So if you place the order, you get the card kits. You will be able to find this on YouTube very easily. Thank you, Sue. You're so sweet. I love the hearts, you guys. You're so nice. Thank you, thank you. You can, if you're on YouTube, you can find this anytime at my channel. Barb Ryder is simply my channel. Go there and you'll be able to find this so you can create these cards again once you get your kits, or if you just want to make them on your own, they're here for free for you to make. But I think you'll want to order so you can get this exciting new stamp set, and I'll show you that. And we're going to make a card with with that set too. So, all right, chit chat's done, and I will try to keep my eyes open on my page over here to write down if someone is sharing the video, so I can write that down. All right, let's go ahead and turn down the camera, and I will still be here. I am right over here, and there's the host code up here at the top right there. However, it's in the link, so it's popping up in the comments, and it's also in the description. You can find the link right there. Let me turn the camera down a little bit so you have a little bit better lighting on the table. That's what this little thing is right here, my light. So hopefully that will be better for you to see everything. I'm just waiting for it to catch up so I can see. Anyway, I finally got my catalogs. Everybody was posting they got their catalogs and that, and I'm like, when am I going to get my catalog? So I finally got it, not until the 5th. So yeah, it was late. It was late getting here for me. But anyway, I can't open it up. You guys know that. If you are a demonstrator, you already got yours. If you are one of my customers that has placed an order with me in the past year, then you will be getting one of these from me, whether it is coming in the mail or whether you come to my home where we do my classes. So anyway, so much goodness in here, you guys, so much goodness. I just wish I could afford to get everything that I really want at this time. Maybe later on. Every so often I get some product credit, so that works out really nice. But we'll have to wait and see, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Now, of course, tonight, right now, we are in the middle of, let me see here. You guys, we're in the middle of this mini catalog coming to an end, but you have through January 3rd to order from here. Let's see, I took out my my list. There are some items that are going to carry over, so we can still get them. There are some items that are going to go to the online store. That's mostly where the carryovers are going. And then there's great deals in here with 10% up to 40%, 60% off, okay? So anyway, just a reminder, if there's something in here that you can still get, make sure to order that. We're going to use a mixture of items that are from the annual catalog, from the carryover, and yeah. So the first one that we're doing, there is my folder, and let me grab my parts and pieces here. We are going to be using, yeah, I don't like how that does that. Let me see if I can do, I don't know, I want to be able, so you guys can see. Inked and tile, and we're going to be using basic gray, and I'm using Happy Birthday, all right? So we're making a masculine card using inked and tile. Basically, we're using the Happy Birthday is what we're using from this stamp set. But anyway, most all of these cards, all you need is sentiments. So here is the card that we are creating, and it does feature that online paper. There you can see it a little bit better. It is, let me see if I can put this up here. It is on online exclusive. It's called the tartan foil. That's what it's called. All right, so I'm gonna put this out of the way, and I'm gonna start. I think I put them in the order of maybe the easiest to the more involved. Put it that way. So yeah, your kits will come in an envelope like this. You'll have 2 of each design. So this is the Winter Meadow paper. Okay. This makes a fabulous masculine card. Anything that is die cut, like the square, I have the stitch square here, that's will be done. You have a piece of the tartan foil, and that's using the stylish shapes dies. That's the same from the same one. Okay, super easy card. 8.5, 5.5 for our first card. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and on the inside, let me grab my, I need my silicone mat here. So you will have a piece for the inside. Now the other side of this looks like this, but I want the darker. I want the darker piece to go on here. This is a small strip that is just going to go on the inside of your card, just to bring in that gray to the inside, and this will just go on the bottom, or if you bottom or top, whatever you decide. Okay, there you go. And then this goes on the inside. And you know, excuse me, one of the things that I realized at my stamp night the other day is that we don't have a lot of sets that have things to stamp on the inside. So happy birthday, and then wishing you the best birthday ever, or something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that we have many like that? If there are some, I'm missing them. No, there's lots of stamp sets that have sentiments in them. But I was just talking about mainly a stamp set that is just words. That's what I was getting at. All right, happy birthday, masculine card. We need lots of masculine cards. This is birthday, so I'm just going to kind of do that in the center, just like that. That's pretty straight. And then clean my stamp as I go, using my chamois. If you are a new stamper, I love this. Yeah, Carol, yeah, if anybody knows of one that has a lot of those just sentiment onlys that have for the insides of the cards, let me know, because I don't think that we have them. Let's see here. Yeah, even in this stamp set there aren't any. So what's going to happen is, I don't know why I brought this over here. I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to go on the back of my square. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on the middle. Of course, when you're creating any of the kits that I have here, you will need basic things like basic colors. I'll tell you every color that I have as we go along. This is basic gray, but if you have smoky slate instead of basic gray, that's going to work just fine. Your black will work on here fine too. We're going to use dimensionals to pop this up, and I've got some here that I'm ready to finish up. All right. Yeah, how many of you, I'm trying to think how many, let's see here. Maria said that she was working on her cards now, hope to get them in the mail next week. Okay. When I asked about how many of you had your Christmas cards done, I was just looking back to see who said they had theirs done. I have a lot, but I'm to the point now where I'm ready to start addressing envelopes. So this designer paper is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is just going to get centered onto the basic gray base, and then I have the happy birthday sentiment. Now, since this is a guy card to me, I'm not going to put any foo-foo on it, right? Yours are all done and already mailed. Oh, I bet it is, Sue. Yeah, you're still working on yours, Margaret. Okay, but just to FYI, if your deer is on the left and you have the opening here, of course, this is going to go on this side. If you have the opening on the left and your deer is on the right, then put it that way. But there you go. There's card number 1. How easy is that? But that's a great presentation for a guy when he opens that up, you know. There you are. Card number 1. Okay. I need places to move things. All right, second card. We're going to be using the fishing paper and layering leaves, Misty Moonlight, our hexagon punch, and the speckles. We're also going to be using some ribbon, but you're going to see I'm going to use this a little different. Quick and easy, thank you. Quick and easy are good. So we're going to use this card. Now this is another masculine card, but I'm going to use this a little bit different, so you'll see what I'm doing here. Okay, put that over here. Here's the card. We're not going to use this. We're going to do it different, okay? But here is one idea of this card. We are going to, Misty Moonlight is the color here. Now, when I created the design and using this paper, here is one way that you can do this, and you can use vanilla instead of white. We're going to use it on this side, okay? We're going to do it this way. So either way, it's a great masculine card. So again, we have our basic Misty Moonlight 8.5 by 5.5. Score it at 4 1/4, or fold it over and just use your bone folder. On the front of the card, we are going to take these two pieces. So the first piece is the larger of the two. Let me see what the size is here. 3 by 5 1/4. And of course these will be, cut for you. Everything will be ready for you to be able to stamp on and do your thing. This piece is 3 by 5, and again, we're not going to use the vanilla side, we're going to go with the white, and then that's just going to go like this, super easy. This is a great layout to use in the future for any paper, any designs. All right, and I do have the basic white, which is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just, if you don't see what I'm doing over here under my face, I'm just putting adhesive on. This is going to go on the inside, okay? And I'm just making sure that I'm getting this centered. That's all I'm doing at this point. So if you are an experienced stamper, let's say, these might seem like they're way too easy. You can always use die cuts, add all kinds of stuff, you know, go for it. We're going to use Misty Moonlight. Again, all you really need on this one is a sentiment. You don't have to, you'll have your punched piece in the white. Well, I'm going to punch first, okay? This is my white, so I'm just going to punch out a piece. I would rather stamp that way, having it already punched out. And yours will be punched out. Okay, so this is going to go on the card like this. So, because this is a longer sentiment, again, you can use whatever sentiment you have. If you don't have these stamp sets, these would be great ideas for you to add to that order so that you can get this class free and be entered into that drawing for the Softly Sophisticated. This is the stamp set, and it has the Softly Sophisticated 3D embossing folder. So you place an order with me from today through the 15th, I think I had on there. Yeah, and you'll go in the drawing for that. Now next, I need a piece of scrap paper because I need to stamp off. I don't want these speckles dark. So I'm just going to take that, stamp it off, and I just want to add a little bit. And what did I do? I just stamped right on there. So ink it up, stamp it off, and then just add some more dots kind of in the corner there. Okay, so see that? I've just added a little bit of extra on there besides the words. All right, so really that's all the stamping I did on this card. Again, you can jazz it up however you'd like, but basically you just need a sentiment for these cards that I'm sharing with you, because you'll have all the other parts and pieces. Hi Taryn, thanks for sharing. Let me write you down. Okay, there we go. All right, so I told you I was going to do something fun with the ribbon. Okay, so let me come over here. So with this ribbon, let me grab it out of my little container here. It has the white strip. Now you can do it any way that you'd like. If you prefer the white showing, you can. I'm going to use this side, all right? Because I just think this side looks better in the masculine form here, right? So what I'm going to do is this is going to go kind of right here, and just to fill up some of that space, we're going to add this ribbon. So how am I going to do that? You can do a Z, or however you want to, whatever you want to call it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a piece like this, and then you will have plenty to do whatever you prefer. But this is the way I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it like this because I want to make sure that it's only the blue showing. So let me grab my scissors here. I need my ribbon scissors. All right, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to do that. Now see what I've done? I've just done it this way and this way. And so on the back of here, hi Lynn, glad that you're here. That's okay. All right, so let's see. I want this to kind of come off of this side right here. Alrighty. So let's tape that down with my good old Scotch tape. And then we're going to do the same thing so that we have stuff showing on the other side. So I'm going to have that here, and then take this piece, and I don't want to get out of the camera. Well, all I'm doing is kind of making this so that just the blue shows. That's all I want. I just want the blue side showing like that. Okay. Cut that off, and now I'm going to tape this on the other side. Okay. I don't don't think it looks too much like a bow. If you think it, however, if you think it's better with just two without the loops, you know, two of these, then go for it. I think this is okay, but that's the fun part. You can do whatever you decide you'd like to do with your parts and pieces. All right, so let's go there. Now, let's say you would like to have the white showing, and then go for it that way, you know? Okay, there we go. All right, so there's that. Now we need some dimensionals to pop this up. So let me grab over here, and I am going to put some over that Scotch tape a little bit there. And again, this is not hard cards. These are pretty easy, but I think that they're easy and fast. And again, you can like add whatever else you'd want to. I'm just going to add this right over here. If you have some of the white matte dots or something like that, you could add those. But look at that ribbon. Isn't that pretty neat? Because all you see is like this. Now you could use this if you wanted to. If you wanted to put a stripe like that behind here, you could. But I wanted it to, I didn't want the white. So there's a different way to use the ribbon. That's card number 2. Okay. All right, let me grab this. Now this is another way, like I said, this one is using the vanilla side, and this is using the boho blue twine that comes in the package. Hi Shard, thanks for sharing. Glad that you're here. Okay, so that's card number 2. It is quick and easy, yeah. They do get a little more involved, but they're not super hard cards, you guys. I purposely didn't want them to be super hard cards. Sometimes we need easier cards, right? Okay, let's go on to the next. I'm just trying to keep them where I can get to them when at the end here. Move my stuff over. Okay, so that's okay. That'll be right there. All right. Next, we're going to be doing a winter birthday card, and I have plenty of this paper for anybody that places their orders to get these free. Unfortunately, you cannot purchase this paper that I'm going to use next. We're using Lost Lagoon. We're going to be using the Season of Chic. We're going to use the Snowflake, and we're going to use Wishing You the Best Birthday Ever. Those are the 2 things that we're going to use. Also, you make each season of life even more beautiful. That's something you could put on the inside if you have this stamp set. So what are you going to have in your envelope? You are going to have all the parts and pieces to create this, including your punched pieces and your die cut snowflake that is going to be part of the card. Let's see, there's your basic white and your envelope. All right, so let's move this. I wanted to show you what I'm using. And again, you'll notice that I'm not using a ton of colors on each design. So we're going to take our white and, again, basic card size, 8.5, 5.5, score it at 4 1/4, or fold it in half with your bone folder. There you go. All right, so here's the front. Then you're going to have a piece of Pool Party, and this is 5 1/4 by 4, and you'll have 3 pieces of this beautiful paper. I think it's called Snowflake Magic, and again, you can't get it anymore, but I have plenty for this class that will be part of your kit. I have used well, I don't have it here. I've used our punch to punch out the Lost Lagoon, or this is Pool Party, okay? We're stamping in Lost Lagoon because this is Lost Lagoon. That makes sense. And then we're going to use this with the circle punch. I will have the circle, it's a 1.5 inch Circle punch, I don't know if it's still in the catalog, but I keep all my circle punches. Do you guys? Do you guys keep your circle punches? I love punches. They're just fast and easy. So, alright, so stamp that down, and then I'm going to punch that. We'll leave this open. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have a piece of white to go on the inside here. How about that? Oh, duh. My base is white. So I'm good. Whew. Alright. Sometimes it's entertaining watching myself or stamping, you know? Okay, so I'm just taking the circle punch and punching that out. Alright. Got that done. How many of you are like that? Isn't that funny? Oh, hi, Elaine. Thank you for sharing. Let me write you down really quick. Thank you guys so much for sharing. And then you can even share the YouTube link. If you find it easier, if you know someone that does YouTube rather than Facebook, which I have a couple customers that do YouTube, but they don't do Facebook. You can always share the YouTube link once it's uploaded there. If I bought it, it's here somewhere in my rubber room. I hear you, Nancy. I hear you. Okay, so let's put these parts and pieces. Well, no, let's finish stamping, okay? Let's finish stamping. Okay, so that's done. Because I said, let's leave this open because I need to stamp. So I'm just going to use my little rubber silicone mat here. And we're going to stamp on the inside of our card with the snowflake from the textured sheet. How many of you saw the great deals that first day of the clearance rack? Oh my gosh, they went so fast. I couldn't believe how fast everything went that was on that clearance rack. I think I'm going to come up here with one more. All right, so just stamp the inside, and since I've got the envelope here, let's go ahead and put some of these on our envelope and then close it. And let's see, let's go over here like that. Isn't that pretty for the back of your envelope? Season of Chic has all designs. This is in the annual catalog. You have leaves, you have flowers, you have seashells, all kinds of fun stuff. The other thing is the dies are pretty amazing, you guys. They are awesome. Thinking of you, love you, thanks. The flowers would go with love you. Valentine's Day is coming, so if you don't have this set, it's a really good set with the dies. Okay, now we're done with the ink. Let's close that up. And cleaner, I'm looking for you. Here it is. Sorry, my arms are all over the inside the camera tonight. Okay, got that done. And we've got the stamping done there. This little guy's done. Did I clean that? Nope. See, I almost threw it in the basket and it wasn't clean. Can't do that, right? Okay, here we go. Put that in here and here. Okay. All right, let's put this together. So, you're gonna take your pool party, and the way that I did this is I just laid them down first. You know how oh, you know what? Ha, that's funny. I was thinking it was going the other way. That's okay. My snowflakes will be on the top. Glad I saw that. Okay, so goes like this, and the white will go in the middle with just a little bit at the top and bottom. Then you've got this one on this side, and then this one on this side. Maybe I'll do this so that I'm going to do this and this. Because the snowflake looks like the other part of the snowflake over there, right? Okay, so see how far apart I would like those. There you go. Just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this one down first. Grabbing my adhesive, I rewound and saw the first card. Oh, good. Yep. These are the super easy cards layouts, and So one of the things that I love is when I find these layouts, I use them over and over again. Are you guys like that, where you find a layout and you just continue to use it, and it looks so different when you use different stamps and colors? It's amazing how different the layouts can look. The cards can look when you use the same layout, but you're just using different colors, different paper, you know. Okay, come on down there. That one's a little bit longer. Okay. Oh well. See, it's a little longer, but it's okay. All right, so the next thing is, I knew there was something missing. I need my ribbon. Let me move over here and find my ribbon real quick. Let's see, where are you? It's the silver and white, and I'm looking for my, yeah, there's my sample. Okay, silver and white. I just didn't have any in my envelope. So before I, what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to put this down next. Yep, this is flat. I put this down flat. So let's get that down flat, and you can do it like this, or you can do it like, you know, square, whichever way. I think I'm gonna, it's kind of gonna cover up my snowflakes a little bit, but that's okay. Do I want it down here or up here? I think I'm gonna come up here just a little bit like that. Flat. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take the ribbon, and we're just going to tie this around before we put the sentiment on there. Okay, hold that down, do my little knot, just like that. Now, one of the things, when you can do that, and then you just take your fingers and move it over wherever you need it to be. It needs to be farther, and then I do need to cut a little more of the tails off here. There we go. I'm going to move this up because I am going to actually take the circle with some dimensionals and pop that up. Okay? And I'm going to, let's see, where's my top? There's the top. And I know I've told you guys this before. I try not to put my little dots on the ribbon, because the ribbon moves, you know. And I don't really want it to move. I want it to kind of help hold it in place there. There we go. All right, so there's what we have. Isn't that pretty? And this is just shimmery. Now I know that we have people that have winter birthdays, so this does not have to be a Christmas card, you know. Winter birthdays still happen. All right, so now this is just going to go on the front of our card base. And then last but not least, you can use whatever sticky medium you like. Thank you. I'm going to use a mini glue dot, and I've cut this out of our silver foil, which coordinates so pretty with that ribbon. See the silver on the ribbon? Just take a mini glue dot, and this is going to go in the center of my snowflake, like that. Alrighty, and then I'm going to bring my, you can bring your, I think I'm going to bring the snowflake down here on this one, just because I have a little more room, I think. I don't know, I just think I'm going to bring it over here. Bring it down here, okay. You'll have one snowflake you can place, and then you will have, these are the Faceted Gem Trio Pack. I do believe these are still available in the online, well, from the mini catalog, depending, you may have, all three of these colors are going to coordinate just beautiful with this paper, so you can use whichever one coordinates best, and you'll have that with your packet. And let me grab my pick tool. I don't know, I think I'm just going to go ahead with the blue one on this one. There we go. So pretty. And then I just put that right in the center of my snowflake. Okay, so you'll have one of those to go on your snowflake. Now, if you have other items at home that you want to add instead of that, go for it. You know, what would also look gorgeous are just our basic rhinestones on here with all this sparkle and shimmer. And how pretty is that for a birthday card, right? Okay, that is card number 3. We are moving right along. And then I did the pretty envelope to go with it. Awesome sauce right there, girls. Okay, let me put my pin back in here so I don't lose it. The DSP is beautiful. Oh, I know. Thank you. Thank you. I agree. I love that. I love the shiny, shimmery, sparkly, right? Don't we like that? I think we all like sparkle. Okie doke. Next we have our card. Where are you? Let me see here. Where did I have this? Okay, I got to switch these out over here. This is card number 4. And we're going to be using a stamp set that I just recently got, so I haven't used it on anything yet. So I think this is the first time you've seen me actually use the stamp set. So let's just grab. We're going to be using Calypso Coral with the Calypso Coral trim, braided linen trim. I'm going to use some of that. We are going to be using the stamp set. Let me get it out of here. It's on the online store. It's called Softly Said. So we have Just Because, You Are Loved, Thinking of You, Celebrate, Thank You. We are going to be using this stamp set. We're going to be using the Modern Label Punch. I think that's what it's called. Maybe not. Modern Oval. It's Modern Oval Punch, yeah. We're going to be using this punch. And we're going to be using the designer paper from the Modern paper. Oh my gosh, what's the name of the paper? That's going to drive me crazy. I need to look. The Modern, where are you? Garden Walk, from Garden Walk. I can't, Garden Walk, and the Modern Oval, correct. Yeah. So, the Garden Walk paper is still available. It is really pretty paper, you guys. Okay, so I want to see if one of my other sentiments, and I'll show you 2 different ones here. So this one is going to be in vanilla, and so here's what I have. All right, we're going to use the Calypso Coral. Now, you could also use the Wild Wheat. That's really pretty out in here. And then the color of the flowers, it doesn't show up to me very much like Poppy Parade, but that's Poppy Parade, Calypso Coral, Wild Wheat, Mossy Meadow. Those are the colors in here. Okay, so I want to take a look. These are very big, okay? These are big stamps, and you can see it's new, and I don't have it. Yeah, this is the only one that's going to work, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, but look how big these stamps are. They are very big. I don't have them labeled yet, so that's how new it is. This is a really good one, though. If you like the big fonts and let your designer paper do all the work, this is awesome. So Celebrate is what we're going to use, and I'll show you a picture of this is our card right here using the vanilla. Okay, so there's that and there's that. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and punch my oval out of my scrap here first. Okay, so that is here, and move that. We're just using Calypso Coral, and again, you can use whatever sentiments you have. I purposely did these so that you wouldn't have to have a full stamp set to create these. Now, I'm using the word celebrate because it's you know, we're going to need a ton of Christmas or birthday cards. Starting a new year, the birthdays are starting over, right? So I'm just going to take Celebrate, and I am going to stamp this up towards the top of my oval. Okay? Now, this stamp is created so that it has a different, like an ombre look in some of them. See that? So that is the way it's supposed to be. That's all of the stamps are that way. So when you're stamping with the stamp set, Don't worry, if that's how it's supposed to be. And the reason I say that again, aw, thank you. The reason I mentioned that is some of the girls, you know, that were stamping in my live in-person class, they were like, this isn't stamping right, but it is designed that way. When you look at the stamp, you can see how it's lighter and darker? So they're created to stamp that exact way. All right, so we got that done, we got that done. That's all the stamping that we're doing. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these pieces together. And so let me tell you what we got here. We have designer paper of 2 inches by 3 inches. And this is mounted on Calypso Coral, which is probably 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, so there's my one layer. Then this layer is 4 by 3, and so this would be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then this is the flower piece. We want this to show our flowers, the bigger piece. So there we are. I want to know, you guys need to confess that you hated wild wheat when it first came out, and now you like it. Just go ahead and confess that right now, because that was me. I'm like, what? I don't know. Anyway, all right, so this card goes in landscape, and make sure that your flowers, see, you've got them going different ways. You got them this way and this way. So I don't think it's too, I'm sorry, there you go. See, they're going up and they're going down. I don't think it matters, whichever way you want to put this on. I think I'm going to put it this way so that this big flower shows up, because this will go here first. Okay. You were iffy, Shar? Yeah. All right, so I've got a little nub there. Get that out of the way. All right, so let's bring this down. I am going to, I'm looking over at my other sample here. That's why I keep turning my head. See what I want to do here. I'm going to come up because, yeah, we're going to come up about 1/4 inch there, 1/4 inch there, and let's put that right here. Okay? And then we're going to take this piece, and it's going to go on flat, because we're going to pop up this sentiment here. So this is going to go here, and so just kind of get yourself about like a 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, so that you're balanced out there, and you're off the edge here, right? Just like that. Okay? So there's our layout. Again, these layouts are amazing because you can use them over and over, and using different paper really makes them look different. All right, so I'm going to use glue dots here. You can use your masking tape, not masking tape, your Scotch tape. Okay, I'm just going to put a dimension right here on here, and I'm going to bring this behind here. And then this is your pieces will be cut. I just don't cut until I've used it much and know how much I really need. All right, so then this is going to come here. So let me cut this off now. And again, you can use your Scotch tape, or mini glue dots work awesome for anything that is material. So that's just going to go behind here and stick that down. Okay. So I've got this. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to tie a bow. And there we go. Tie that bow, and then let's cut that. I'm sure I'm going to have to cut these down just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. And then again, take my mini glue dot and pop that on top of the piece that I already have across here. You can put it to the side, you can put it to, you know, in the middle. I think I'm going to kind of be in the middle. All right, pop that down just like that. Okay, then we need dimensionals, and let me find what I got going on here. Again, I'm using up my little pieces. All right. We have one more card left, you guys, and I saved the one to go with our Softly Sophisticated, which is what you can get for free when celebration starts, or if you're a current demonstrator with $100, you can get that. However, I have one with the Emboss folder that I'm giving away for orders that are placed with me by the 15th. You'll go in a drawing and you can earn you might be the winner of the stamp set and the Emboss folder before you can get it for celebration. Okay, all right, so there we go. So that's what we have, and the last thing we're going to do is, let me find them. Let me see. I had iridescent rhinestones here, and they're not in my basket, so let me see where they went. I know we had them right here. They're not here. Where are you? Where are you? I need them because I had them all together because they go perfectly with this. Da-da-da, I found them. Okay. Whew. I was getting worried. Okay. You guys lose things right in front of your nose, like me. I hate when that happens. All right. Iridescent rhinestones are perfect. They coordinate with they kind of just pull the colors out, and with the wild wheat and the coral, the calypso coral. So you'll get these guys. So I'm going to do, let's see here. I think I'm going to do one there, and kind of one over here, and one up here at the top, kind of right there. Okay. Just give that little bit of sparkle in there. Just like that. So there you go, another layout that you can use. Thank you, Char, I appreciate that. I honestly just pull the colors from the designer papers, but yeah, there, bring this up a little closer, see, you get a little sparkle going on, and just a little different way to use the ribbons than our regular way, you know. Okay, so there is card number 4, and lastly, we have so again, Softly Sophisticated is a $100 level for celebration, which starts on January 4th, and it also comes with this folder. I'll show you what the folder looks like, you know, the image of the folder here in just one second. I'm excited. Our team meeting, we're going to be using that stamp set for our projects, so I'm excited about that. But here is the beautiful card that we're going to, the last card that we're going to create. See that embossing folder? I'll show you that in just a second. And then I did stamp on the inside of this one. And we're going to be using Berry Burst and Pretty Peacock. Let me see, what do I want? I want to use this one, and You're in My Thoughts, and I need that. Okay, so I got all the parts that I need. We are using Masterfully Made designer paper, and the iridescent ribbon, and I believe this is ribbon that is still available and it's in the mini catalog. Let me see if I can find the name of it here, but it is really pretty. It is called just iridescent ribbon. Hello there. Iridescent ribbon. Okay, so we've got that. And again, we're using the stitched, I don't know, nested, the nested stitch dies, I think is what it's called. All right, we have two pieces from the Masterfully Made. So this designer paper is 1.5 inches by 5 1/4. This is 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then your basic white. And then here, I'll bring this closer so you can see the design of the folder. It's so nice. We don't have anything that really is like it right now. It's very soft, but it gives you a nice, enough, what do I want to say, indentation or whatever. It's a soft but elegant kind of look. This is the back. The back reminds me of quilting, like it's quilted. Doesn't that look like that? This is Berry Burst, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And so, let me sit on my stool here. Let's put that there. Let's put our pieces together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this piece on the front of our embossed piece. Okay. Now, again, you won't, unless you unless you have these, put it that way, unless you have the stamp set, just use whatever sentiment you have, whatever flowers you have. This is going to go like this, and this piece is going to come down here about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch from the bottom. Okay, like that. Okay, just make sure that you got plenty of adhesive so it sticks well onto your embossed piece. And again, this will be embossed in your kit if you do the order with me through the 15th. And you have to use the host code. So this is the side I'm going to use, and again, that's how I chose my colors. Pretty Peacock, and Berry Burst. So let's go ahead and put that down. That goes here, kind of a little bit above the first design. Now, you could do it all the way to the edge. Actually, I am, because that's what I did on the other one. You can put it in the middle, or you can put it to the edge. I'm going to the edge. I'm going to the edge, you guys. Going to the edge. There we are. Okay. Da-da-da. Next is this goes down flat. So I am going to really, make sure that I have plenty of adhesive. Like, it's flatter on this side, but it's still, it's embossed. And so you want to make sure that it will stay on there well. Gosh, my cutter. Okay. Thank you. All right, so if you're just joining, I hope that you will go back and watch the replay. We're almost done, but I have some samples to show you of what I have been creating and such. All right, so there's what we have for the front. Now let's go ahead and stamp here, and this is You're in My Thoughts, and I'm going to use the Pretty Peacock for that. You could use Berry Burst if you wanted to. I don't know. I think I'm going to do this one in Berry Burst. The other one I have in Peacock, so you can see both. All right, so let's use You're in My Thoughts, and let's go ahead and stamp that like that. Okay, yeah, that's going to be pretty. We'll leave that out. And Pretty Peacock. Woo. Did I run that in my ink? Nope. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I said we'll leave it out because I'm going to stamp on the inside. So here is one of the leaf stamps, and I'm going to go ahead and just stamp that right there. And then the flowers are pretty easy to match up, okay? So, berry burst, and you've got some little blooms. I don't know if you can see that. See how you've got the blooms and stuff? If you just, I'm gonna just try to put I gotta get my head up in here. But I want to make sure that my blooms are where my stems, where they hit right on the stems. So, let's see here. There we go. Look at that. See how they fit nicely right there with the leaves. So, there is that. Yay. You need to order the wild wheat. Yay! I'm glad you've converted to wild wheat, Lynn. Now, everybody likes it, but I have come to really like the wild wheat because I do think that it is it's just a good accent color. I just think that when it's by itself, it looks a little pukey, but when you have it with other things that coordinate, it really looks nice. So, all right, so we're going to use I pulled my other piece out. This is the sequence that have the pink and the peacock and the kind of white color. We're going to use those. Let me close this up before I get in trouble. Okay, there we go. There we go. And over here, and there's that. All right, now we're ready to put this down with our ribbon. And this is pretty simple. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of my sentiment. I am going to take this, and I want this to kind of be like this right here. Okay? Now, you can do it straight across. I think that's what I did. I'm going to do it straight across. Kind of like this. Okay? So it sticks there. And this is way too long, but so I'm going to trim it off a little bit. And I think I want them both going the same way. There we go. I like that better. Okay, now let's pop this up. Grab some more of my, I got lots of the mini, I guess we'll just use the mini ones. I don't have any of my, these are the mini dimensionals. I'm just light. Anyway, yeah, got to use the mini ones at the moment because all my big ones, I just used them up on the other things. So, soft texture. Yeah, isn't it pretty? The embossing folder is very pretty. Okay, so got me some dimensionals going on here. Get these off. And we're going to finish this card, and then I have some samples to show you that you're going to love. Now, girls, if you are on my team and you're on here, these are the cards that we're going to be doing at our team meeting. Let's see, let's put this kind of right in the seam here of where the seam is at. Pop this down. Nice. So pretty. And then we'll be using the peacock on this one. And grab a large one and have that kind of right here, and then a small one right there. And let's see here. Let's go with another big one, and let's put it right there. Okay? And there you have the very pretty Softly Sophisticated. I was trying to think of the name of the stamp set that I used. And again, that's the one that's going to be available in January, unless you are the person that orders and wins it for placing an order with me by December 15th. I'm giving it away. So, all right, so there are the 4 cards. So let's go ahead. So here's the difference. This one I stamped in the peacock, and this one I stamped in the berry burst. So I think both of them look fine. And then on the inside, you'll see, just stamping it on the inside here. All right, so let's take a look. And then I'm going to show you some samples. All right, so there is card number 5. I had to keep them so I could get to them, right? There's card number 4, card number 3, and then if you use the vanilla, you can do vanilla or white. I'm just trying to think. You'll have white in your kit. White will be what's in your kit, okay? And then here is card number 2. And then our last card was what? 1, 2. What am I missing here? Oh, the snowflake card. Hello, Barb. This one right here. This is what I did. Golly molly. Okay, there's your 5 cards. Okay, let me see. There we go. Let's bring that up here. That's the 5 cards. Let me see if I bring this down, if it looks better, you guys can see them better with the light. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. I sure do appreciate it. All right, so you guys ready to see some more cards with the Softly Sophisticated? Okay, I'm going to take these up and share the designs I came up with. Okay. Now, the first one is super easy, but oh my gosh, this folder makes it so awesome. Look at this. See what I did? It almost looks like a quilted card. Trying to make sure that I'm not too close or whatever in the screen here. Can you see that? Can you see the texture and the beauty of that? Love it. And then this one. And there's, again, I've used the emboss folder behind right here. And here I have used the emboss folder. Isn't that pretty? And then, of course, we have this one. So we'll be doing these projects at our team meeting. And I love them. I absolutely love the designs. So I hope that you will choose to place an order with me so that you can get the stamp set for free, which it's a $100 value. You have to spend $100 celebration in order to get it. So let me know if you want me to put the order in for you. You can click the link that's available there. Let me go ahead and turn this up just to my face so I can say goodbye. Let me move this out of the way. There you go. And I hope you guys enjoyed the cards. And again, if you have any questions at all, thank you so much for being here. And just questions come my way anytime. I'm happy to answer questions, and I'm here for you. So I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. And thanks again for just really your time. I appreciate you hanging out with me. So blessings to everyone. Have a great night. Bye-bye.